All right, welcome back, everybody. So now we got some more stuff here. Brooks Fortenberry with Performance Therapy in Clinton, but really it's all over the metro area. You guys should go check that out. All right, what are we doing with all this stuff now?
So this turns boys into men right here. So we might save it. We might save it for a little bit later. We might save it a little bit later.
It takes boys to men. All right. But we're going to stick with the band still a little bit.
Yeah, I want to do a little bit higher level stuff.
Okay.
We were doing a little bit of basic stuff earlier, but I'll show you a little bit more of what we might would do with some of those athletes or even somebody that has a high level job of having to lift repetitively or overhead. The first thing with the band, I want you to stand on it.
Stand on it?
Yeah, stand on, not both of it, just one part of it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to be holding it in your hand and lifting up in front.
Okay.
Yep, just like that. Yep, keeping those elbows straight. Let's just get about 10 reps. I won't burn you out too bad. Start sweating through the collared shirt.
I know. Okay.
Yep. Now, I want you to kind of get your thumbs under it, and we're going to go overhead with it.
Okay, this is
do some overhead presses with it.
All right, I want to get the camera to look at this. All right.
There we go. Yep.
Woo. Okay.
Get a little sweat going. Get a little sweat going. Not too bad.
All right, so what is this working?
Good. So that's kind of more of working the deltoids. There's a little bit of rotator cuff going in if you're going slow and we're keeping it kind of light. But, you know, I talked about that rotator cuff and how important it is. Yeah. We still want to work those big muscle groups too, especially if there's some weaknesses in it. So we're giving it an overall approach.
Okay.
Let's see what we got with the body blade now. Okay. So it's all about finding the rhythm with it. We'll start with the arm straight. We're working side to side. This is more endurance activity. It's not necessarily a weighted lift by any means, but we're there and we're having to work those rotator cuff muscles, those small muscles that help stabilize that shoulder. There we go.
Okay, so this is not supposed to be too strenuous at the beginning, right? It's supposed to kind of...
It's all about how
it kind of reminds me of the shake it muscle. Do you remember that thing that came out?
I was dared to bring one of those on. I'm like, absolutely not. I don't want a viral moment. You know, I just want a little exercise. But yeah, this is just like that. That short.
See, this is more fun. This is more fun for me.
Exactly.
So why is this boys to men?
Depends on how long I make you do it.
And I'm not singing.
Let's do up and down now. So same movement, just working up and down.
And is this stretching me out more? Like it feels like...
A lot of times people use that term, but this is a fully strengthening exercise.
Really? So this is strength training in a way?
Yeah, strength training in a way. We said it's not all we do, but it's a part of what we do with a lot of our shoulder patients.
And again, this is all shoulder stuff?
All shoulder. Now I'll show you kind of a tricky one I'll have some athletes do. I want you to start at that hip on the other side, and we're working, keeping it shaking the whole time, but working all the way up and back down.
I see what you're...
Yeah.
Man, I might not even have to stretch before I work out today.
This is, I had a tennis player come to me one time, and he ended up buying one of these and incorporated it into his warm-up routine.
So I love golf. This seems like this could be great for any golfer.
Absolutely.
Because you know, this is your swing, right? You're like there, and this is kind of strengthening.
Yeah, we want to, especially with athletes, we want to incorporate multiple muscle groups at one time because you're not just doing one little thing like this. You're working your wrist, you're working your core, you're working your hips as you swing through.
Okay. Got one last one for us?
Yeah. I mean, let's do another. I'll do one tricky one with the band. I like holding it out and have people do a little bit of bus drive in there where we're bringing it across while keeping those shoulders activated the whole time.
All right.
Yeah, keeping that tension on the band as we work it.
Go get a band. All right. So they're telling me we got a wrap in my ear.
Yep.
How do they go find you? How do they be a part of performance therapy?
So we have the 18 clinics all around the area. You know, for my metro people, if y'all want to just come to Clinton and see us specifically, that's all right. But find your closest clinic. We have a website, performancetherapyms.com. You can find out everything you need there. And then in July, we will have direct access to where you can just walk in the door even without a referral. So we're excited for that.
That's interesting. So you don't even need a referral. You could just walk in.
In July.
That's pretty cool. July. Mark that down. All right. I think we could bring it back on here in the future. Absolutely. Brooks Fortenberry with Performance Therapy. We'll be right back.